This is a redirect video for Hunter x Hunter episode 56, 57, 58. 3-episode reaction. Click in the description below to go see my reaction to it, and then come back here to see my full review of the episodes and all my theories and ideas on what might happen next. All the good stuff. So yeah, click away now or be spoiled as to what happened in these episodes. Okay. So yeah. Like I said, in the end of my reaction is a really great way to end it. I did find it kind of interesting that they chose the path of not following the fortunes that were set upon by them. I do kind of like that because, like, uh, you know, there's a whole kind of a lot of theories about fortune like, well, yeah, theories about like that kind of stuff, like in general, just like in knowing the future. If you knew what's going to happen in the future, like your brain will kind of react differently, and then the future will change. Just like that age old theory, like in general, just like that. If you knew the future, everything would change, kind of thing. So it's interesting that they at first said that this is like law, like exactly what's written on the cards that they gotten is going to happen. And to a good degree, it did, but it seems a lot of the fortunes were different, and they changed everything. Even Hizuka had his fortune wrong. Maybe not wrong. It didn't really say anything about him losing or winning or anything. It did say he was left alone with the boss, but regardless, it was it was kind of like false or whatever. It was a differ from the actual path. So yeah, I do like that a lot. How like they kind of changed it up there. It almost felt like because the bad guys, the Phantom Troop, they were so hell bent on following, trying to differ away from the path of the fortunes, so that way they don't die and they don't, whatever what the fortunes told them, they don't want that to happen. And that kept coming back to them, like, again and again and again. They're like, if you do that, then you're gonna die, just like the fortune tells. Or like, like that, something like that. Never go alone, that kind of thing. Just stay with the group. In Hizuka's case, he told everyone to stay at the base, or those three people, anyways. So that way he wasn't alone. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's a really cool kind of plot twist in a way. Seeing the bad guys sort of in a way. Well, in a lot of animes that I've seen, they introduce a bad guy, and then by the end of the arc, or whatever, they either get defeated or they're badly hurt and they come back later, kind of thing. In this case, only 2 members of the Phantom Troop actually died. Hizuka was not a member to begin with, so he doesn't really count. And the boss has a kind of like time bomb in his chest where he can't use Nen. So in a way, they were defeated. They're not really defeated because they never really got attacked at all, but they're wounded in terms of numbers and everything. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how that goes later on down the line. Because no doubt they're going to come back, kind of thing. Those characters will definitely come back. I'm guaranteeing it now. Like later on down the line, down the arcs or whatever, they'll show up again with probably three new members to like even out their odds of the spider and everything. And we'll go at it again, kind of thing, when everyone's more stronger to fight them and everything. And we'll probably actually have a more legit fight than just like some little skulls or whatever. But yeah, I loved the ending of 58 when Killua and Gon walk into the auction, and then they look to their right and they see two members of the Phantom Troop sitting there, and they both kind of like glare at each other like with their wide eyes, like, oh, kind of thing. They both do it, kind of thing, and then they just book it out the door. That was really funny. That was the most funniest thing ever. Also, the face that Hizuka made when he realized the boss couldn't use his nen, like just like he's a straight like face, like really kind of thing. That was really funny as well. Um, there's a lot of really funny bits that like come up every once in a while in Hunter x Hunter, which I really enjoy. Um, so yeah, so this is the end of the York New arc, and the next one is the Greed Island arc. So at the very end of the episode. Um, so I would suspect that the boys are going to try to get Greed Island. If they made enough or not, who knows? Um, now they have their auction friend, helping them a little bit get money and everything. So hopefully they have enough for it. Um, if not, they'll probably try to talk their way into borrowing it or using it just for a little while. If they don't win it, but yeah. Um, I suspect, seeing how it's called the Greed Island arc, I'm suspecting that we're actually going to be able to get into Greed Island this arc, next episodes and everything. Well, not by next episode, but I mean like in this next arc kind of thing. So seeing how previous episodes kind of talked a little bit about Greed Island and how it works, how Nen users kind of, or I should say hunters get sucked into it. I guess it's Nen users, get sucked into it and they have to play to win. And if they die in the game, then that means they die in real life. I think that's how it works, or they don't come back, or that kind of thing. I'm actually wondering if they ever talked about the bodies, like if your mind goes in the game, or does your whole body and mind go in the game? I'm not sure. And also the save points. And Gon's dad has a ton of save data, so I'm assuming he's been through a lot of the island. That's one thing too. I'm wondering if Gon is going to follow in his dad's save path and like kind of go down his travel that he took, or is he going to use the data in the card to skip ahead, or something like that? Use his dad's save data to find out more about him or whatever. Or is save data some kind of like code where it's going to you jump into the game and then the save data kind of changes the data so that way it's something different, or whatever something happens. I'm really interested to find out that. Also, Killua's brother, who's all about Greed Island and everything. It seems like he's on his way to go buy the game as well, or bid on the game. So we'll maybe see him at the auction. I just thought about that too. Like he's because when I talked about the memory card or whatever, I remember that Killua and Gon gave it to his brother to save over or whatever, copy over, and so he tried to make his own copy of Greed Island, but never succeeded. So he needs Greed Island, and he offered his grandpa, I think it was, that if he what was it? If he had enough money to do it, he'll actually go and help assassinate some people, which apparently he hasn't left the estate in like years. It's like the first time he's ever left the estate. So yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to show up at the auction, maybe near the end of the auction bit, and start like kind of going back and forth between Gon and Killua and Killua's brother, and potentially another person maybe. Because seeing how Greed Island is a big topic, I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be wanting to get their hands on it. And they're probably all going to be hunters. Um, I'm still really like gutted that Gon sold his hunter card. I don't know. But yeah, so that's all going to happen next episode, or I mean, in the next couple episodes, I should say. Probably not going to be all in one episode, but so that's going to happen next, I would assume. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what else to say. So we don't know anything about Greed Island other than you're transported there somehow, either by mind or mind and body. And a lot of people go into it but never come out, kind of thing. A lot of people stay in there. I think it said. I think people said that people stay in there, or whatever. I think it's been a long time since that little bit of information. But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens next. I wonder if it's actually going to be an island um, in the game, or what's on it, kind of thing. Or is it like a hunter versus hunter kind of game, or like you're fighting other hunters, or is it monster based? Kind of NPCs, walking around, monsters, whatever they fight, or it's a PvP kind of thing. PvE, PvP. Who is it? Like, what kind of game is it? Um, Really interested to find out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. Yeah, we had the 2 troop members die. Hizuka's not a troop member, so they're down 3 members total. Like I said at the beginning of this video, they'll try to probably gain rank again, or gain the numbers again, get more people into their troop. The boss is hunting to this east, just like his fortune said. So in a way, he's actually following his fortune. So I'm wondering if that will gain fruit. We probably won't see them for a while, though. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I know the 2 troop members are actually in the auction with Gon and Killua, but I don't think they'll be betting on Greed Island with them, or bidding on Greed Island. It seems like they're just kind of there. I'm not sure. But yeah, super excited to see what happens next. I can't remember anything else to talk about. If I did miss anything, or if you wanted my opinion on something that happened in these episodes, feel free to leave it down in the description below. Or, I always said that. In the comment section below, and I'll talk with you guys down there. Please no spoilers as to what happens next. As always, if you spoil, your comment will not be read by me, and your comment will be deleted by the mods. So if you want my opinions on stuff, or my whatever, you want to talk to me, don't spoil, and that'll let me talk with you freely. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This review is kind of short, mostly because the 3 episodes kind of like melded so well together that nothing really major happened. In a way, it's kind of in a way it did, but in a way it like not a lot. I could talk about like the cool like teamwork they did for like turning the lights off and capturing the boss. That was pretty awesome. I mean, there's not much for me to say other than it was cool. It was awesome. It's like I wonder how they matched up the lights and everything turning off at the right time. Yeah. Like I said, if it's anything you want me to talk about, whatever, in the comments below, feel free to ask, and I'll give you my opinion on it or whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and tune in next week for the first 3 episodes of the Greed Island arc. And then we have a 4 episode, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Take care, everybody.